600 million girls live in developing countries, and a quarter of them are not in school. In Nepal, for the past 50, 60 years, much more emphasis was placed on sons getting educated. Many girls drop out of school before grade 10, and life is just so much more difficult for these girls.
I left school after grade 9 because my parents are uneducated and they have the mentality that only boys should go to school and girls should work in the home. I left school 3 years ago. I wanted to continue my study, but I have responsibilities to help my mom and dad in home.
I'm 14 years old and I'm in grade 8. I wake up early in the morning. I clean up my whole house. I cook for my family. At 10, I leave for school. At 4, I come back and look after my younger brothers. I farm so I can make money to get my education.
I think a young woman in Nepal is responsible not first to herself. She is responsible to her family and perhaps others in the community.
For the last few weeks, we've been living in the Everest region of Nepal in a rural village.
We flew in here about 7 days ago and went to the homes that we were staying at.
I'm standing right now above the project site for a hostel that we're building for girls who are attending secondary school.
A hostel is critical to this part of Nepal because there's one college in the entire Everest region. Currently, they're renting rooms, 4 or 5 girls to a room without beds, without furniture.
My house is 3 days walk from my college, so I have to stay in the rented room and go to my school. The room I'm staying now, we don't have beds and table, and we are 4 people sharing this room.
By building this hostel, we just hope to help them achieve their dream.
A huge reason that we want to invest in girls is because they do everything that they can to reinvest back in their family, grow their community, and educate the people around them.
After completing my education, I want to work in my community in any way I can.
It's my dream to be a nurse and help people in my village for better health.
I want to be a teacher and go back to my community. I want to work as social worker to send every girl in school.
What I take away from Nepal is this sense of supporting each other, the sense of community, sense of family, and I always try to bring that home to my life.
Joining this project and being a part of Edge of Seven was really, for me, kind of a first-time experience. My life is very different from what's happening here, and I think it's incredibly important for each of us to broaden our perspectives.
The opportunity to live and work and play and learn from Nepali people, it's a life experience. It's a changing experience.
Because of the economic situation and the lack of universal education, I think countries like Nepal are unable to pull themselves out of the cycle of poverty. And we're really hoping that through this project and through others like it, we can start to turn the tide.